Hello drama lovers, welcome back to Mao Chanel and don't forget to like and follow us. Breaking news. The entertainment world stopped breathing tonight. In just one press conference, Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai's agencies shattered every rumor, every late-night fan theory, and every fragile hope. What fans thought they knew about these two stars dissolved in a single moment, replaced by a truth so raw, so unexpected, it left millions gasping for air. Was this the confession fans had been waiting for? Or a revelation that changes everything? Imagine this. A room heavy with anticipation, cameras flashing, hearts pounding across the globe. Zhang Linghe, the rising heartthrob known for his mesmerizing roles in period dramas, steps into the spotlight. Beside him, Zhao Jinmai, the nation's sweetheart, whose presence lights up every screen she graces. The two names have been whispered together for months, sometimes lovingly, sometimes in doubt. But no one was prepared for what their agencies were about to unveil. From the very beginning, Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai's on-screen chemistry had ignited something deeper than ordinary fandom chatter. Clips from behind-the-scenes shoots went viral. Fans caught stolen glances, subtle smiles, and unspoken warmth. Entire online communities began dissecting every gesture. Was it acting? Or was it something real? And then, the rumors. Midnight paparazzi shots. Anonymous posts hinting at secret dates. Moments where their carefully built walls seemed to crack. Fans lived in this limbo, torn between protecting their idol's privacy and desperately craving the truth. At the press conference, silence filled the air like a storm about to break. Every second felt like a cliffhanger. And then confirmation. Agencies that had once denied, deflected, and dodged, finally admitted the truth. The whispers were not whispers anymore. Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai's connection was real. But here's the twist no one expected. This wasn't just about romance. What was revealed wasn't a glossy love story crafted for fan service. It was raw, complicated, and painfully human. Their journey wasn't one of easy answers, but of choices, sacrifices, and the weight of fame pressing on fragile hearts. Fans wept, screamed, and flooded social media. Some celebrated love's triumph. Others felt betrayed, struggling to reconcile their fantasies with reality. Hashtags exploded. Zhang Linghe, Zhao Jinmai, true or not true, trending worldwide within minutes. And yet, through the noise, one undeniable truth shimmered. Two young stars had dared to let the world see them, not as untouchable idols, but as vulnerable souls standing together in the storm. But if you think this revelation closed the book, oh no. This was only the beginning of a story that could either heal millions or break them apart forever. To understand the magnitude of this moment, we have to rewind. Zhang Linghe wasn't just another actor. He had climbed the ladder of fame with performances that made audiences feel seen. His eyes carrying centuries of longing in historical epics. His voice trembling with emotions that words could never capture. Fans didn't just admire him. They believed him. Meanwhile, Zhao Jinmai had become the nation's little sister, then its radiant queen. She grew before our eyes from a child actress into a woman who could command a scene with grace, warmth, and fire. To millions, she wasn't just a star. She was family. When rumors first tied their names together, it felt like fate writing its script. The innocent smiles on set. The way Zhang Linghe's gaze softened when Zhao Jinmai spoke. The way she seemed to lean into his presence as if it was the safest place in the world. Fans replayed these moments like sacred rituals, crafting entire storylines out of seconds of footage. But behind the magic of fandom lies the brutal reality of the industry. Management teams often keep idols in cages made of golden contracts. Love, in this world, is a forbidden fruit. Careers can be shattered by a single rumor. Fans can turn into critics overnight. That's why this press conference wasn't just news, it was rebellion. By admitting the truth, Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai weren't only confessing to each other. They were standing up against a system that feeds on silence. It was as if they said, "We are human before we are idols." And yet, there's danger in vulnerability. Already, debates are tearing through fandom spaces. Will brands withdraw endorsements? Will casting directors hesitate? Will their next projects suffer backlash? These questions hang heavy, threatening to turn their truth into a curse. But at the same time, something extraordinary is happening. For every critic, there are 10 voices rising in defense. Fans are trending messages of support, calling this love the most authentic drama of all. Some say it feels like watching their favorite K-drama come to life, except this time, the pain and beauty are real. This is where fantasy collides with reality, where the line between actor and character dissolves. And in that fragile, dangerous space, Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai's story now unfolds. What makes this revelation so unforgettable is not just who they are but what they represent. In an industry polished to perfection, their imperfections shine brighter than diamonds. Think of the great K-drama couples that fans have shipped for years. Some remained rumors, never confirmed, only feeding fanfiction. Others faded into silence. But this is different. Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai didn't hide behind ambiguity. They let the world see the mess, the heartbreak, and the hope. For international fans, it feels like living inside a real-time drama. The press conference became episode 1 of a story unfolding before millions of eyes. What comes next is unknown, and that's what keeps us glued. Will they endure the storm of public pressure, or will the weight of expectations crush them? Every social media post, every glance on stage, every casting choice will now be dissected as part of this living narrative. But maybe that's the beauty of it. For so long, idols have been placed in cages, perfect, untouchable, but lonely. Tonight, those cages cracked. Tonight, 2 stars reminded us that behind the glitter and the filters, they are simply young people trying to love in a world that doesn't always let them. And perhaps that's why the story resonates so deeply. It's not just about Zhang Linghe or Zhao Jinmai. It's about us.